Me and my ever-changing setup, guys. Ooh, that's because things are always changing around my house. I used to film around there, but now there's a dining set there, so we can't film there anymore. We have to move things around. Anyway, hi guys, welcome to Momdates. I am honestly ready to not be pregnant anymore. Just ready to have my baby and be able to sleep well at night. I am a bit scared though, because every time I remember like when I first had Heaven and how crazy it was, it scares me. I can only hope that this time is different because I already have experience. But I remember that, you know, I hated the newborn phase. I'm not gonna lie. I was talking to someone the other day and we were just like bantering about like our kids now. And I was like, Heaven is at the age where I'm actually enjoying being a mom. When I first had her, whew, I was not ready. I was not ready for the newborn phase. I was not ready for the way everything changed from my body to my sleep cycle to my hormones. And the funny thing is, I had all the support that I needed, but I still felt so flipping lonely because everybody was around me telling me, oh, you've got this, sorry, how can we help? But nobody really understood. Nobody knew it hurt. Like, I felt like it was just me going through it. I'll literally wake up in like drenched in sweat, even though like the AC is on and is on full blast. Recovering from a C-section and not being able to walk without help, not being able to do anything without help sucked. What else? Obviously waking up every 2 to 3 hours sucked, but thankfully I had my mom for that. So, because at some point, because it wasn't easy for me to get up from the bed and breastfeed or anything, I had to give my mom the baby. So Heaven slept with my mom for like the first couple of months. So, she would drink formula in the middle of the night because, and then during the day I would breastfeed. So we were combo feeding like that in the beginning. I quickly gave up the idea of exclusive breastfeeding. If you had asked me prior, I'd have told you, oh, I want to exclusively breastfeed till my baby is like a year plus, bruh. I combo fed till she was 6 months and I completely stopped breastfeeding because breastfeeding is, I think that was like the most, I have shivers just thinking about it. Like, lucky for me, I was actually able to produce breast milk. It was just the consistency of it that just annoyed me. It was just like, I literally had to pump or feed every 2 to 3 hours because then your baby feeds in very small quantities, but consistently. So you literally had to whip out your breast and feed every 2 to 3 hours, or you're pumping. Like, it was just so much going on with my breasts. Okay, if you're not pumping, your breast is leaking, or the baby cries, you start to leak. It was just a lot. And to be honest, nothing could have prepared me for that. Nobody told me about it. My idea of having a baby was very much, oh, the baby comes, we have cute lovey-dovey moments, and that's it. All these other things were the ghetto for me. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not really feeling it. So I do know that now I'm about to go back into like the newborn phase, and I'm just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, please God help me, I beg. Like, I know that this time the difference is that I know what to expect, so that hopefully will make it better. Everything would not be catching me by surprise anymore. My plan this time, as far as like my birth and recovery, is to focus on like making sure that I'm as comfortable as possible. I want ease in every area of this birth. I want it to be different. I feel like the first time it was very much like, ooh, like everything just kept coming at me from different angles, and I felt very unprepared even despite the fact that I thought I was prepared, I wasn't prepared at all. My bags were packed, but I wasn't ready. This time, I want my bags to be packed and I want to be ready. I focused very much on having Heaven, making sure Heaven had her diapers, her clothes, everything, and very, very, very little was about me. This time I'm doing 50-50. I'm getting everything ready for my baby, and I am also getting everything ready for me and my recovery to make sure that everything is as comfortable and seamless as possible. Another part of the newborn phase that I really, really hated, that I don't think I ever told you guys, was how much I resented Ilo. If you don't know, Ilo is my husband, and in those first few months we had, you know what, a lot of times when people have children and get a divorce or separate, I understand now because having a child will test your marriage in ways that nothing ever has before, and having a baby, it tested it. It put it to the flipping test, guys. I won't even lie to you, because first of all, it was a very new territory for us to navigate. It was a very new, like, everything about our lives literally changed. You know, our sleep. Why is she crying? I'm sure she wants to take something and nobody's letting her. She's at the stage now where she can walk and she wants to pick up everything, and if you stop her from picking it, she starts to fuss. It's crazy, but I'll still take it over the newborn stage, guys. When I tell you that I hated it. Oh my gosh. So as I was saying, it will test your marriage in ways that nothing ever has. We thought we were ready, but we were not ready. Everything changed, from our sleep schedules to work schedules, just our lifestyle in general. But being the mom, I feel like I had to make the most sacrifice, because obviously I'm the one who had the baby, I'm the one who's recovering, I'm the one who's breastfeeding, I'm the one who can, go out whenever I want to, because obviously I literally have a gash in my tummy. So a lot of that made me feel very like, oh, like, you get to just carry on with your life. Like, you get to carry on going to work, doing what you've been doing. Like, nothing changed for you. Like, you didn't have to do anything. And I'm here stuck in bed, recovering with a baby, and doing all these things that I didn't even know I had to do. And so there were times when I would lash out at him, and there will be times when he would get frustrated at me lashing out, and then he will lash back out, and then it will turn into this whole big thing, and then we'll go days without talking, and it was a whole thing. For like those first few months after giving birth, man, it was actually very, 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 it was a lot to adjust to, I'm not gonna lie. And eventually we got the hang of it. Eventually. Like, we are at a point right now where everybody knows who is doing what and what time to do what and what is going to trigger the next person, and just in terms of like catering to a baby, because it's a lot of responsibility. Like I said in my last mom dates, that it's both your jobs. So when one person is the only one doing it, it can get really, really, really frustrating. So everybody has to pick up their slacks. Okay, so everybody knows that if you're not picking up your slack, that can trigger the next person. So we know not to do that anymore. It took us a while, honestly. And I'll just say that if you are a new mom, if you're about to have a baby, hold God tight. Have a trusted, have someone that you can trust in terms of a counselor or someone that you can take stuff to. I know that it's very much like, oh, don't bring a third party into your marriage. Like, that is very, very valid. But I feel like there are times when you both probably wouldn't have the answer and someone else will. It's not like, oh, every single time you have an issue you go to this person. No, it's like just when it just goes out of proportion, because it probably will. So yes, guys, it took us a while to eventually figure things out and find our rhythm. And I can't lie, just thinking about that kind of makes me nervous about transitioning to this new phase of our lives with having 2 kids. God help us to be able to use our knowledge and experience that we've garnered from, having Heaven, to be able to, go through this phase, especially the newborn phase. Oh, thankfully Heaven has gotten to the age where, you know, she's in her toddler phase, which is also another phase that, omo, the Lord is our helper. Because you see, this toddler phase is something else. But the thing about the toddler phase that I enjoy, that I like, is that she can play independently, like with her toys. She loves to walk. She loves to just walk. Once babies start to walk like this, that's all they just want to do. Just be walking from here to there, from pillar to post, from the kitchen to the living room to the room and they're just picking everything up and throwing it away and scattering everything. And so honestly, if you come to my house right now, do you know, I was watching a video the other day about things that I used to judge people for. I wish I could turn back the hands of time to go apologize to those people, because bruh, there are times when my living room looks like a bomb went off in it because Heaven's toys are literally everywhere. My things that she probably went to carry from my bedroom is just everywhere. And I just cannot even be asked to start picking everything up, because I know that once I pick it up 5 minutes later, it's going to be off everywhere again. Unless I want to keep her on the chair and tie her to the chair or tie her to the bed. As long as she has legs, she would walk. As long as she has hands, she will pick things. She will scatter them around and she would mess up the place. But it's not all doom and gloom. I'm excited because obviously there's a new human being. There's a new human being born out of love, born out of me. That we're going to be meeting very soon. We're going to be meeting him. We're going to be getting to know him. We're going to be loving up on him, cuddling, laughing. It's going to be a whole new experience. As long as we have each other, we would go through it together like we did the first time. And, you know, God being our helper, we will see it through. But yeah, exciting stuff. I feel like I've been pregnant for 2 years now, which is actually valid because I was pregnant the whole of last year and I've been pregnant the whole of this year. Wild. So I'm so ready to, like, you know, just not be pregnant, okay? With my baby, obviously. I'm looking forward to obviously shedding the weight, going through the process, eating right, working out, sleeping well. I might not sleep well for the first couple months after giving birth because obviously the newborn phase. Yeah, so I just thought to quickly sneak in a little mom date in here for you and let you guys know what's going on. I hope you're doing okay. Let me know in the comments, guys. Talk to me in the comments. You guys don't talk to me enough in the comments on my mom dates. I don't like it. Talk to me in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. That's just how I'm currently feeling. Pray for me, keep me in your prayers, continue to send me all your love, all your best wishes. We are almost there. Thank you for watching Mom Dates. Don't forget to give this video a very big thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.